following video is for educational purposes only and contains references to real-life experiences which some persons may find unsettling. Viewer discretion advised. Hi, welcome back to another episode. So today's episode is a little bit sensitive for some viewers, maybe sensitive for some viewers, but it's a topic that I think needs to be discussed, and it's on something that I witness day in and day out. And I think if we take the time to see things from a different perspective, and just to think about how we do things. This may be a game changer for the individual, for the business owner even, when it comes to vehicles and fleet and our drivers. But personally as well, I think it's important that we take a step back from the rush of our daily lives, just to have a think about how we do things, just so that we can perhaps save a life or, not be caught up in a situation which is unpleasant. And many who are watching this may have been through such a situation, and this by no means is the playbook on how to do it, but I think if we hear something from a different perspective, it might help for us to understand, and might help those who haven't gone through something. Hopefully they don't. So let's take a look, and then we take it from there. Thanks for watching. So this video is about hijackings, particularly driveway hijackings, where a lot of crime takes place. Driveways are the entry points into our private property, to our business premises, but I witness it every day, where a driver of a vehicle pulls directly into their driveways. And this video clip will illustrate how this happens. And often you drive along unknowing, and we pull straight into the driveway. The gate's not open, and we're busy fiddling for remotes or whatever the case would be, is to open the gate. We might be on the phone talking to someone, and we're distracted, and then this happens. A vehicle pulls up, and while the gate's opening, and it happens in such a quick space of time that before the gates even fully open, or had a chance to close again, before we've had time to react, that's it. It's done. Vehicle's gone. Maybe someone got injured or harmed, and I really hope this is not the case, and that they just take the vehicle and go. But it's literally as quick as this. So if we go back, the gate is opening, people out, the perpetrators are out, they've got you out the vehicle, and they're in the car and gone. And often the big mistake is that we don't see it coming, for whatever reason. As I mentioned, you're on the phone, or you're fiddling with your remotes, or whatever mechanism you use to open the gate, and we've had a rough day or a busy day, or we're just distracted by what's happening with our lives and with the world, and we're so used to our routine that we're unsuspecting. It's totally unsuspecting. So and this is the case, as I said, most of the time. So I think the best way to do this is to try a different approach when approaching your driveway gate or business premises, the main gate. And it can be applicable if you've watched one of my previous videos relating to gates. You'll know that gates take different times to open. They open in different ways. So waiting for the gate to open opens yourself up to a time frame where the worst could possibly happen. So just some tips on how we can avoid getting into such a situation. You're approaching your driveway, and sometimes the simplest thing to do would be to stop parallel to the pavement. Look for suspicious vehicles, or check if someone's following you. Even if there's another vehicle behind you, it might be best to let them go around you. Put your hazards on, let them go around and think you've just stopped. Once they've gone clear, then you open your gate. If there's pedestrians, take a look at what's around you, who's around you, who shouldn't be in your space. When I say in your space, I mean in the immediate vicinity of your vehicle or your property. And, if you know or should know, if you're in an enclosed area or an area that you visit or go to or depart from on a daily basis, then certain types of vehicles might be suspicious. Certain individuals walking through or hovering in the area might be suspicious. So key things then: look for pedestrians or suspicious persons. Look for vehicles which aren't supposed to be in the area. They might be parked suspiciously. There might be someone following you, or as in the first segment of the video, where a vehicle's coming towards you. Being parked in the way it happens a lot of the time is how they stop you from escaping. So being parallel to the driveway or to the road itself, and not parked in your driveway, ensures that you have an escape vector, if you want to call it that, an escape route, either in forward, or if you could reverse away from the danger, then you can do that as well. Often it's the case where there's one vehicle involved, which the perpetrators climb out of, so as to be, as unsuspicious as possible. So if you limit their options and give yourself more options, then you may just escape with more than just your vehicle. You don't want to put your loved ones in harm's way, or yourself for that matter. It's such a simple concept, really. But again, if we are bogged down by the day and we're just distracted and or fiddling on phones, you get to the driveway, waiting for the gate to open, you're busy on your phone, and or calling someone while you're busy, and it's just a case of we need to create a sense of awareness. The correct term is, if I'm not mistaken, spatial awareness, so that we know what's going on around us and we can try and predict what might happen. And then the best thing is, if you need to drive away from your property, or better yet, whilst you're moving, drive around the block. See if the vehicle that's behind you is indeed following you. And that way you can make your way to a public area, a petrol station or police station, and then you're then more visible. The incident, if it manages to occur, is more visible to others. There's, especially at a shopping center, there might be cameras watching the parking environment, and at petrol stations there's definitely cameras watching the forecourts and that. So it just gives you, it might not stop the incident from happening, but you'll have evidence of what took place. So there's so many variables to consider, but just having a look and focusing on 2 or 3 or 4 might just give you the edge you need. And please don't pull directly into your driveways. It's not worth it if it does happen, and if we can just have avoided it by doing a simple thing, keeping our eyes open, and then you can take it from there. I mean, you can even call a loved one or your security company if you feel unsafe. Have them arrive while you're driving around the block to make sure that the coast is clear. So again, there's so much one can do, and hopefully, if done right, it can help you or someone that you know. And if you've been through a scenario like this, it's not pleasant at all. And hopefully, if you've been through it and you are still okay, and your loved ones are still okay, that's the most important thing. Remember, vehicles are vehicles. They're things. They're a mode of transport. They're an expensive mode of transport. But nothing's more important than your life. So stay safe out there. I hope this has helped in some small way. And if you enjoy the content, please like, share, and follow, subscribe. And please feel free to inbox me your suggestions for topics that you might want to see covered. If you'd like to see a different way of doing things or seeing things, you're welcome to comment as well in the below the video clips and in the posts. And look forward to engaging with you. And stay safe until the next one.